Now that the Skyflat stream series has reached its end, I'm showcasing several different world types for my next stream series. There are 4 possible world types to choose from, and the one covered in this video is the least like Skyflat, while still keeping to the sky theme. Stick around until the end of the video for a reminder of what the other 3 are, and how you can vote on which one I use in the new stream series. To avoid having to constantly bridge between islands in the mid-game, the new stream series will be using a fabric mod pack based on Create Airships. I'll make a separate video with all the details of the new mod pack, so keep an eye out for that one. This mod by Quidvio started life as a data pack, and is called Skylands Over the Sea. It's available as a mod for Forge, Fabric and Quilt, or as a standalone data pack. It has all the biomes and structures, as well as most of the features you'd find in a normal 1.20 to 1.20.6 world, with traditional floating islands over a worldwide ocean with scattered islands. All underground biomes are under the ocean floor. Let's jump into a creative world generated using this mod, and check out the world generation. Nope, don't like that. And it's currently winning the YouTube poll. This world type is one of the least popular options on the poll on my Discord, but fellow creator Worldgen called on his much larger audience to rig the vote on the YouTube poll. So I'm going to do what's called a pro gamer move. I asked Quidvio if it was possible for the island generation in Skylands Over the Sea to use the Ethereal Islands generation. It turns out it was, and he changed it the next day. So now this mod has all the biomes and structures, as well as most of the features you'd find in a normal 1.20 to 1.20.6 world, with Ethereal Islands generated over a worldwide ocean with scattered islands and an increased build limit of 512. All underground biomes are still under the ocean floor. Now that we've got that settled, let's jump into a new creative world generated with the latest version of this mod and look at the pros and cons compared to Skyflat. Pros. You'll spawn on a randomly sized floating island of otherwise normal Minecraft terrain. If you don't have a tree on your spawn island, you should have enough blocks to bridge to an island that has at least one. You could also jump off the edge and look for a shipwreck or swim up a water stream to try your luck on another island. Speaking of which, you won't die to the void if you fall off an island. Having all surface biomes on the islands means you get access to naturally spawning mobs. Having more terrain generate restores access to ores and all stone types without the need for extra mods or data packs. If you're using mods that generate extra ores and stone types, these will usually generate. Mods that generate extra biomes will also most likely work, unless the mods also change the terrain generation. All surface features will generate in their usual biomes, including lava pools, rivers, pumpkin patches, and of course all tree types. Features that are usually buried, like geodes, dungeons and fossils, will still generate, but they'll probably be under the ocean floor, or at least underwater. Villages generate in the usual biomes, although they can spread out a bit. All other surface structures should also generate in their usual biomes. Apart from a few islands, the entire surface of the world is one big ocean, complete with shipwrecks, ocean ruins, coral reefs, and ocean monuments. Buried treasure chest generation has also been buffed to balance the relative lack of beaches. Mineshafts, strongholds, and ancient cities are all under the ocean floor, along with all cave biomes. Cons. There can be large gaps between islands, so you might need to bridge for a while in the sky, or swim or sail for a while at surface level to get basic resources. Clouds are very low compared to the build limit, and it feels a bit wrong seeing rain and snow falling above the clouds. Skylands islands can overlap other islands and structures, which creates large dark patches on the islands and structures below. Since mobs can't spawn in the air, a lot more hostile mobs spawn on islands at night and in any dark patches. While you won't die to the void from falling off an island, you might hit another island on the way down, which can really hurt. You'll need to mine below the ocean to find some ore and stone types. Finally, and most importantly, Worldgen rigged the vote. Do you want him to get away with that? Enjoying the video so far? If so, how about giving it a like? It would help my channel growth a lot. Now, back to the video. To stop Worldgen from successfully rigging the vote, I need you to vote. Every vote for one of the other world types will help. What are these other world types, I hear you ask? There are 3 other options, which each have their own showcase video. Skyleaf Biomes. This is a data pack I worked on that creates a super flat style world with no bedrock layer and oak leaves replacing the grass and dirt layers. All biomes are present, but some features and structures are missing. A link to the showcase video for this data pack will be in the description. Terrainless world generation. It has all the biomes and structures, as well as most of the features you'd find in a normal 1.20 to 1.20.6 world, but all the terrain has been removed. A link to the showcase video for this mod is also in the description of this video. Ethereal Islands. It has all the biomes and structures, as well as most of the features you'd find in a normal 1.20 to 1.20.6 world, but on soaring islands with rivers and mountains, flat plains and caves, structures on rolling hills, and more. Of course, a link to the showcase video for this mod is also in the description below. But Tech Ed Fred, I hear you ask, how can I vote on the world type and make sure Worldgen doesn't win? Just click the handy link below to vote in the poll in my community posts, or join my Discord and vote in the poll there. Don't tell anyone, but there's nothing to stop you from voting in both, or sharing this video and telling your friends to vote for your favourite too. Voting will be open until the start of my first stream in June, and I'll take both the Discord and YouTube votes into account when I start the new stream series. By the way, according to YouTube analytics, less than 40% of you are subscribed. If you're still watching, you probably like what you've seen so far, so why not subscribe and hit the bell while you're at it? Your subscription could be the one that starts a landslide and gets me to 10k before Worldgen. I'll honestly be shocked if that happens, but it's worth a shot, right? Big thanks to my patrons, Jungle Hornet, Catsmith, and Oniara. If you'd like to join them, my Patreon is linked below. It's only $2.50 a month, which is less than a couple of coffees in most places, I think. No pressure though. Special thanks to Volton and Quidvio for agreeing to be mentioned in this video. I'll link to their YouTube and Discord channels below. Anyway, see you in the next video, where I showcase the mod pack I'll be using with the winning world type.